Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to present my project Progressive Railway for Information Delivering of Agriculture Schemes for Farmers. My name is Dheeraj Jethe and my project is guided by Professor Girish Gadde. Motivation to take this project lies in my personal interest in the agriculture domain, and as I worked in the similar domain for my project too, I came across this interesting issue of dissemination of agriculture scheme related information. So I went with this topic in my design research seminar and continued to work on this problem in this project.
Objectives of this project are making easy to access platform to deliver the scheme related credible information to farmers, keeping farmers updated with the available schemes for them, and helping farmers to understand the complex scheme related information. I had scoped this project to design an app targeted for the users in Vidarbha because of accessibility and availability of user group. The study and testing was done in the Chandrapur district and I got support of stakeholders, Agriculture Department Chandrapur during the course of this project. Let's look at the background of this context. Government of India allocates some budget for the agriculture in union budget every year. This budget is primarily used for the intention to provide the financial support to farmers in the form of various schemes. These schemes are meant for different purposes and they are implemented by the respective departments and ministries of the government. Success of these schemes lies in reaching out to the maximum needy farmers in the country. A survey conducted by a rural media platform called Gaon Connection in June 2019 says that a massive 59% of farmers were unable to avail any kind of loan schemes, often because of lack of proper understanding about it. Official numbers of PM Kisan from July 2019 shows that it reaches only 32% of total intended beneficiaries. Many evidence shows that the awareness about schemes is poor because of lack of proper information channel about the scheme related information. In my secondary research, I went to look how the scheme related information is being spread currently. As there are different departments and ministries of agriculture welfare, when a scheme is launched, it is notified on the website of respective department in a form of PDF notification. Some schemes are also published in the newspaper and TV advertisements. The official PDF circular reaches the district level agriculture office through the different levels. If the scheme is launched by the local authority, that is Jilla Parishad, Panchayat Samiti, Municipal Corporation or Taluka Agriculture Department of that particular district, then the notification reaches to the district office directly. Agriculture officers provide this information to field assistants who go to the villages in district and pass this information to some farmers. Some farmers are also joined through WhatsApp groups where field assistants and agriculture officers shares the PDF of the new schemes. For any queries regarding schemes, farmers are advised to visit the agriculture office in the district. Some farmers get the information from TV and newspaper ads, and some farmers tries to get information from official websites, but they have to go to the different websites of the different departments for particular schemes. Also, there are few mobile applications which give information of schemes, but credibility of the information is the issue with these applications. So where is the problem? I went deep and interviewed some farmers during research of my DRS. I conducted 3 focus group discussions of total 22 farmers from 3 villages of Chandrapur Taluka. From the discussion, I found that many of the farmers are unaware of even a popular scheme like KCC, that is Kisan Credit Card, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, etc. Some of them know names but don't know what they are, and few of them have never opted for any kind of schemes. As reported by some farmers, they don't go to agriculture office for any inquiry because they don't find it comfortable to go and talk to the officers. They don't generally have time to go there. Also, it's a hassle to go and keep asking these officers again and again and still be unsatisfied with their help. Some farmers who get information from WhatsApp groups said the information is generally in a form of long PDF and it is very difficult to understand. Similarly, in the case of few apps which give information about the scheme. Few farmers said they wanted to apply for the schemes last time but didn't know the deadline. One said he couldn't manage the document before the deadline. When asked them why don't they go and visit the websites of different departments, they said they don't know where to type, what to type, which department, etc. They sometimes get a link of particular department website. They go on the link but don't understand where to see the schemes and also don't understand the information. And posters and banners are text heavy, which is also difficult to understand. So the key insights from the research were accessibility to the scheme related information affects the awareness about agriculture schemes and therefore it affects their chances of getting benefited. One of the reasons of the poor accessibility is there is a lack of unified platform for accessing credible information of all the schemes in easy steps. Information currently available in the PDFs is difficult to understand and complex to interpret. Therefore, problem statement I tried to address in this project is how might we help farmers to access credible information regarding agriculture schemes without hassle and make the accessed information easy to understand. From the above insights, to address this problem, I came up with key requirements of the solution. So key requirements are consolidating the scheme related information from various sources, creating a concise, easy to understand information of each scheme, and creating an unified platform for farmers to access this information. Along with these requirements, farmers should be able to track the deadline of schemes. It should help them to manage the required documents, and they should be able to share the information to other farmers. I did some initial ideations for the solution. One idea was to design a mobile app which collects all the user personal information and shows personalized scheme related information. One of the ideas was Doot, a system in which a volunteer farmer who visits town for a daily business purpose collects the information from agriculture office from a kiosk and carries it to village and then shares to a village farmers. Another idea was to connect field assistants and social groups of farmers through a mobile app to share information of agriculture related schemes. I discussed these ideas with agriculture officer for feedback. According to him, idea of a tooth could work provided that the incentives to be given to the volunteer. But to keep a volunteer motivated will be a challenging job. Also, I would need to meet farmers to execute Doot idea which was not possible in the pandemic situation. Therefore, in this situation, designing an app would be the more meaningful solution. I finally decided to design a progressive web app to deliver information of agriculture schemes to farmers. Why progressive web app? Progressive web app uses latest technologies to combine the best of web and mobile applications. In simple language, it is a website built using web technologies but acts and feels like an mobile application. So characteristics of the progressive web app are it is discoverable in search engines, it works in web as well as mobile devices, it looks like a mobile application, it works offline also, it doesn't need to be installed on the phone device, and it can be shared through an URL. If we look at our scenario, in a year an average around 13 to 15 schemes are available for an individual farmer, more before the start of monsoon season and few throughout the year. It makes an individual farmers to look for the schemes once or sometimes twice a month. In this case, installing an app in a mobile device for such less frequency usage is not very practical. Also, looking at above mentioned characteristics of progressive web app, it is so much meaningful to design a progressive web app for such kind of usage. I created an information architecture of the app which is also given in the report in details, and I started with low fidelity prototype. I showed the prototype to stakeholders and got feedback on it. On the basis of that, I created a high fidelity prototype of the progressive web app. The name of the progressive web app is Apल्या Krushi Yojana, which means our agriculture schemes in English. Primary goal of the users is to see the schemes for him or her. So the layout and the structure was decided such that the list of the schemes will appear on the top without hiding it under layers. Navigation was also decided such that the user should easily navigate through different types of schemes. To make the information easy to understand, I studied the official schemes notification and tried to understand what are the most essential attributes of the information. I got help from stakeholders to understand this information. Here, with the help of a scenario, I will demonstrate how Apल्या Krushi Yojana will work. This is the time of April month when the harvesting season is happening in the field. Meet Mr. Prashant. He has 8 acres of land and mostly takes cotton in his farm. One day he gets a link of Apल्या Krushi Yojana on his WhatsApp group. He opens the link and it asks for the sign up details. He fills some personal details, some agriculture details, and then goes ahead. Apps gives a short overview of the uses and Prashant is ready to use the application. On the home page, Prashant can see a list of all schemes which he is eligible for. At a glance, Prashant can get a sense of what is the scheme, what is the benefit, what is the deadline, etc. The schemes are listed according to the preference given by the Prashant, and the green bar indicates the days remaining for the deadline. Prashant clicks on the Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme to know more about it. The information card appears having necessary information about the scheme. Prashant reads the information. He finds it easy to understand, and also he finds that it is a beneficial scheme for him. He goes to apply for the scheme where most of the information will be automatically filled in the form. Prashant can download the information card and also can share it to the WhatsApp groups with his friend farmers. Prashant can view the list of schemes according to types of benefits by simply clicking on this tab. For example, if Prashant wants to purchase irrigation set, he will go to irrigation schemes and look for the schemes of his interest. Similarly, he can look for the schemes according to different departments, or also can look for all the schemes that are available for all farmers. Prashant can keep a repository of all the necessary documents which are generally required for agriculture schemes, and the app can remind for the documents which needs to be renewed every year. Also, he can change the preferences to view the schemes only of his interest. Prashant clicks on the plus button on the top and adds the icon of this application on his home screen of the device. Now Prashant has used the app for 2-3 times so far. Now the harvesting season has ended and he has got some time before starting a new crop season. The app understands that this is generally a free time before monsoon, so it sends Prashant a reminder to arrange a land document Satbara 8A and non-creamier which needs to be renewed every year. Also, it gives notification about a crop loan schemes that the deadline is near and he hasn't applied for the scheme yet. Now Prashant can access all the scheme related information on a single platform in a very few steps. Also, the complex scheme related information has become easy to understand. Now he can work in his field and the deadline of the schemes are being tracked by the application. Also, he doesn't need to care about managing required documents. On the other side, district level agriculture officer Mr. Shedke, who essentially gets notification of all schemes, adds newly launched scheme to the system in a very few steps. He attaches PDF, fills few necessary fields, submits the information and publish it. He can also see how many farmers have visited particular scheme and how many have applied for it. Also, because of clear information about the schemes, inquiry calls from farmers have reduced, thus it saved his time. With this progressive web app Apल्या Krishi Yojana, the life of Mr. Prashant and Mr. Shedke have become a little easier. This app was tested virtually with 6 participants. All were male farmers of age group 25 to 45 years age. I ensured that all of them have fairly good experience of using smartphones and they can read and write Marathi. Objectives of this evaluation were to test the effectiveness, usability, learnability and perception of the application. To test effectiveness, I shared the PDF of PM Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme to participants on WhatsApp, followed by the information card of the same scheme which was created by the app. The order was counterbalanced. That means 3 participants got the PDF first and rest of them got the card first. Then I asked them over a call to tell me what did they understand about the scheme and which medium did they feel easy to understand. Then I shared the link of the XD prototype and asked them the overall feedback to test the usability, learnability and the perception. Because it was a remote testing, I couldn't actually see what they did, but I had to rely on what they said. Result shows that all participants said information card was much easier than the PDF. Also, they were eager to use the app. So it can be said that the app was effective at some extent. Participants were able to use the app except a few places where description wasn't clear, but it was fixed in the later iterations. It also shows that participants were able to learn the app in second usage. Also, from their comment, it was perceived as intended. Reviews of the experts and results of the user testing shows promise in the product, therefore it can be deployed in the field with collaboration of stakeholders. System of authorities was not taken completely into the picture due to the limitation of the scope of this project, but it can be looked up in the future step. The solution can be scaled up to the wider population by changing the content, language and the context of the solution. That was all about my project. Thanks for watching.